Hey folks, uh, welcome to my channel. And today in this particular video, we will be going to understand a lot more about what is a linear regression, stats around it, and one another thing which I have noticed in this particular video, right? Like no, like the people are watching the video, all right? They're not subscribing. What you guys are thinking, folks, right? So you should think like you subscribe to those channels which does not add a value to your life, right? So these are the concept which is helpful for you, okay? Right? There will be lot of reels out of there like that will not give you an impact in your life, right? They will just give in sort of at that moment it will give you a entertainment for you, okay? So this particular kind of a content which I am creating, this will add a value, you will apply it, and that will give a monetary benefit for you, okay, in the longer run. So try to make sort of stuffs, okay. Try to subscribe to the channel whenever you are which particular thing is adding a value to your life, okay. I'm not talking about my channel itself. Which particular thing which is getting add a value to your life, just make sure that you do subscribe to those channels, okay. I'm making like the things now like more modified and understood by you, okay. Just do comment in this particular video, folks, what kind of a pitfall you are, what are the pain points you are feeling while understanding the problem, okay. I make sure that I will try to record in those languages if it is possible. I can do it, and we will taken live session. Okay, so I'm not getting any of the comments in the comment down below. You like you guys are, I don't know what is happening to you and what why you are not watching. Okay, all right. So let's get dive into the video, folks, and straight away. These are the things that I wanted to point it out. Okay, so let's straight away get dive into the video. What is a linear regression and what do the terms p-value, coefficient and R-square value mean? What is the significance of each of these components? Okay, all right. So this particular thing, they are going to like ask about it. Okay, all right. So there is one blog article where like how you can find a like linear regression in Python. One particular articles are there. If you want, you how to subscribe. You make this particular channel to reach up to 500 subscribers first. So I will put into the every each and every resources in the particular doc or repo you will be going to I will be going to give you. Okay, all right. So let's get dive into the video. Let's understand what is a linear regression, why what this particular p-value, coefficient, and r-value mean basically. All right. So let's get imagine you wanted to predict the price of a house that will depend on some factors called independent, right? Such factors like variables such as location, size, year of constructions. If we assume that there is a linear relationship between these variables and the price, our dependent variable that our price is predicted by the following. Okay, y which is equal to a plus bx, right? Y is what? Dependent is independent. B is also independent. All right. So try to understand now. Okay, the p-value in the table is the minimum a significance level at which coefficient is relevant. Lower the p-value, more important is the variable in the predicting the price. Usually we set 5% level so that we have a 95% confidentiality that our variable is relevant. So p value is used as an alternative to rejection points to provide smallest level of significance at which null hypothesis would be rejected. Smaller the p-value means that there is a stronger evidence in the favor of alternate hypothesis. All right. So coefficient value signifies what it will signifies how much the mean of the dependent variable changes given a 1 unit time. Okay. Shift in the independent variable while holding other variable is a model constant. This properties of holding of other variable constant is crucial because it allows the assess the effect of each variable in isolation from the others. R square is nothing but it is a statistical measure that represents the proportion of variance for a dependent variable that explains the independent variable or variable in regression model. Okay, so I hope you understood, right? So what's a R square value means? Lower the p value, more the important of the variable in predicting the price, right? So why we use a 5% level? Why? Because predicting the price, that may be a rejection of the points, right? Rejection of the prices basically. So basically for that particular sense, we will be going to do it. Okay. I hope you understood like what is a linear regression, why what is this particular terms is all about. All right. So what I'm expecting from you is right, try to understand why they are asking the questions. I'm also thinking like that. Okay. What is a p value? What is a coefficient? What is a r square value? Okay. Coefficient is nothing but whenever you have a independent factors that will be considering it as a coefficient. Okay. Let's say you wanted to check this particular blog article. If you think that I am talking in the uh, air, so just a minute. Just we will go through this. This content is not available. Sorry, folks. Okay, I was thinking that this will be there. Okay, let's see whether this particular articles are there or not. Okay, so in this particular article, they have talked about what is a linear regression and guided to linear regression basically. And in this particular blog article, like what they are saying is going to focus on linear regression. Linear regression is a part of a regression analysis. Regression analysis is a technique of a predictive modeling that helps to find out the relationship between the input and target variable. So input, what does it mean by the input variable? Let's suppose you have a data set, right? That is a there is a features input data set or features whatever they call it as. Okay, there is an input data. Okay, input variables or input data or features whatever they call it as. It is it's a dependent independent variable which we are calling target variable which is depending on this particular features. Okay, so there are different types of regressions: linear, multiple, logistic, and polynomial. Okay, so what's this linear regression is all about? Linear regression is one of the basic form of machine learning in the field of data science, where we train a model to predict the behavior of your data based on some variables. In case linear regression, as you see, the name suggests linear. That means of two variables, x-axis and y-axis, linearly correlated. Okay, so this is a particular thing. Like example, let's say you are running a sales promotion, expecting a certain number of count of customers to be increased. What you can do is you can look the previous promotions and plot it if over a chart. When you run it and then try whether there is an increment in the number of customers, promotions with the help of previous historical data, you try to figure out, try to estimate what will be the count, what will be the estimated count for my current promotion. How many the number of stalls maybe you need, how many increased number of employees you need to serve the customer. Here is the idea to estimate the future values based on the historical data like behavior patterns from the historical data basically, right? In some cases these are the complex mathematical equations are there, folks, so that's why I was not uh, showing it to you. So like I wanted to make like very basic things. Okay, so that's it about this video, folks. So you can go through this particular. If you want, I will give you an explanation about this. Okay, use case of linear regression is like prediction of trends and sales targets to predict how industry is performing and how many sales targets this industry may achieve in future. Price prediction use regression to predict the change in price of stock or product. Risk management using a regression to analysis of risk management in the financial and insurance sector. All right, let's move to implementation of linear regression algorithm in our sample data set. All right, this is a sample data set basically is all about sales they are talking about it. Okay, so if you want particular video on this particularly, let me know so I can make up a video on the detailed explanation how the linear regression can be implemented. Okay, so that's it about this video, folks. This we are uh, limiting to interview questions. So let me know what are thoughts in the comment section.